Hello everybody, quick update. By the way, like and subscribe please. So I have the carburetor in my percolator there, so it's sonic cleaning. I've had it in there for probably about an hour. I usually use like a combustion chamber cleaner in there, which is this stuff, intake cleaner. Works real well. Got it real cheap because it was stuff that was just sitting around not being used. And so that's percolating. I'm going to turn that off so it doesn't affect the video. I'll turn it back on. You can hear I got it up to high heat also. The block. You'll notice that I cleaned all of the corrosion with a combination of chemical and basically a lot of wire wheel work from drill. Just cleaning all the corrosion out of there, blowing it out with brake clean, and then I also used some other cleaners on there. And then I coated it with some Rust-Oleum paint that I had laying around. It's stuff I have left over. I did the wheels in that too. It's the same color that I painted my car with. It's basically Rust-Oleum in a can. I have like a lifetime supply of this stuff. It's really thick. It works great on wheels. It works great on everything. And so I painted the corroded parts that after I cleaned them as well as I could. So the back of the engine and the transmission. So that's all corroded, free, and cleaned up so the corrosion hopefully doesn't come back. A lot of interesting things about the engine. As I kind of assumed, this thing is not stock. This has been machined within an inch of its life. Right now it's coated in transmission fluid pretty good, but the inside's good. I've been basically flushing stuff through it, which I got to put some kitty litter on the floor. But anyway, turns out this is a 1915, so this had 94 millimeter pistons and cylinders, which I read incorrectly as being 88s. They're actually 94 millimeter, and it's got a 69 stroke. Anyway, so it's a big motor. This thing should rip, and it's in really good shape. It doesn't look like it's got a lot of hours on it. So other than it was just filthy on the inside, which I cleaned out, everything looks tight. Everything looks good. So we should have a really good motor. I'm waiting on some new cylinders and pistons. The head's cleaned up real good, as I thought they might. It's my pile O parts. So got the heads pretty much clean and ready to go. I've had these tires, look at this, they're brand spanking new from 1970 something, probably 74, 75. They're like old snow tires, but they were in really super good shape. The sidewalls on these things are massive, and these are bias plies. Now, I will not be running these on the road at all, not even to tow the vehicle. I'll be using, I got a bunch of these with some pretty decent tires. So these will be my tow tires. And then I got the Desert Dogs for the rear, and then these for the front if I'm doing mud stuff. If I'm doing sand stuff, I'll leave the Desert Dogs on the rear, but I'll use these on the front. Plus I have the old sand tires that came with it, which, I don't know, I'm not like a huge fan, but they would probably work well in the sand. Again, I don't think I'd tow it with those on there. I mean, they're bias ply and kind of old. Now these are old for sure, but look at the rubber. It's like brand new. It's still got the little nubs on it, and man, these things are just awesome. And the rubber's like pliable too. It's not like super duper like petrified or nothing. So plus they look cool as hell. I'm gonna have to paint the insides with some black so the white walls don't show. But at any rate, I think for like off-road use, like trail riding and stuff, those are gonna be the whip. And then, like I said, I'll have these for sand as well as for towing purposes. So brakes are now fully functional. We got a great brake pedal, so that's working good. I haven't bled the clutch yet, but I'm pretty sure that was working the last time I tried it. Let's see. Pretty sure if I move this, yeah, as you can see, the clutch pedal is functional, so that's a beautiful thing. I might have to bleed that though, just to be safe. So that's a good thing. What else? Have not touched the electrical other than pushing it out of the way and kind of thinking in the back of my mind how I want to do it. Obviously, we got all these parts. I got a new fan shroud coming because this thing was just rotted all to heck. The whole bottom of that's rotted out. I mean, I could probably patch it, but you know what? They're so cheap to get a nice new one. I just got a 36 horse style one, so it doesn't have the heater holes and all that garbage. Cleaned up the intake. I have not cleaned the tin yet, but I will. Probably going to paint the tin in the same tan as I did everything else. This thing's going to be tan and blue. So the tan mostly because I have it. And the blue because I kind of like the Smurf motif. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm waiting on a bunch of parts at this point. So as soon as the engine parts get here, I should be able to throw this together pretty quick. And I got a new flywheel coming. I got a new air shroud. I got new pistons and cylinders. Gasket kit, of course. Oh, and by the way, if someone noticed, those front wheels, so you got 4 lugs on the rear. You'll notice there are 5 lugs in the front. So you're like, okay, Dan, how are you going to tow with these on the front? Well, got these. So, and that'll be fine just for towing. Probably going to use something along these lines for actual trail riding. So probably what I'll do is when I get to the trail, I'll pop these off really quick and then pop the other ones on, you know, with the impact. Should be an easy, quick deal. And then should be good to go. I got a grab handle on the way. I got seats and all that already. I just have to put them back in. Gauges, there's a tack that came with it. Maybe I'll use it. I don't know. I'm not super duper worried about gauges on this thing. Other than maybe, I don't know, oil pressure would be nice, I guess. So maybe I'll throw an oil pressure gauge in it. But other than that, not really super duper concerned about gauges, speed and all that. Anyway, so that's where I'm at with it as of today. Shop is a nice mess. I love it. It's great. And I'm going to put some kitty litter on that tonight. I'm going to do that like right now. And then I'll give you an update as soon as I have one. Have a great night.